Hello, hello. We're gonna wait till we get a few more folks on before getting into anything, but figured I'd go ahead and kick it over so we can just sit here and chat while we wait. So how is everybody? Man, did everybody talk at once? Hey, Bo. Hey, mean one. Hey, Gary. You're a new name. Welcome. I did, sir. I'm going to show it tonight. Thank you very much. Just got in, it's like almost 100 new banknotes. Some of them are on this week's list, so if you haven't had a chance to go look at it yet, go look at it. Got a bunch of knot guilds, a bunch of oldies. There's one on there that's really rare. Today, what is it? It's like a Hungarian exile, New York Hungarian fun dollar or something like that. So what's everybody been up to? Hopefully Doug will make it on. Tonight was tonight's subject was his request. So hopefully he'll make it on to be able to see it live. Started a new job. Nice. I'm going to assume that's a good thing. Driving a school bus. Cool. I'm guessing that's like a secondary job, right? Not like a full-time thing, since you're only doing basically like the morning route and then taking them back home. Oh, okay. I didn't know that school bus drivers actually worked that 40 hours per week. I figured it was a part-time kind of thing. Well, very cool then. I know the city buses here are looking for people. It's like $22 an hour to start. Nobody wants to do it. We've had too many drivers that have been like beat up and stabbed to the point where the drivers actually went on strike and refused to go back to work for a while if they didn't put in some kind of a protection for them. So all the buses have like kind of crappy plexiglass doors. Depends on how long you've been doing it. I know there's some city bus drivers out there that, you know, they've been doing it for 20 years. They're making like $45 an hour. Plus really good benefits. So, alright. I wanted to start off today with, like I was telling Bo, I want to show off a couple of gifts that I got from you, the viewers. First two are the ones from Bo. It's a BU 1943 wheat cent. He scored like a few rolls of these. And then he sent me one of the 23 extra V's. Which, for anybody who's never seen one of these, well, first off, here's the steel cent. I already have a full set, but this one will still get put away in my other stuff because 'tis a gift and I never give away or sell gifts. And here's the one that's been all the craze lately. It's the VDB with the extra V. Which it's right over here is the extra V. So some higher grades of these have been going for a few $100 and up. I don't know how long that value will hold. I guess it depends on how many in the end get graded at the higher grades. If they end up with a bunch of them, that'll drop the values on them. So those are from Bo. So thank you again, Bo. And then I got this from Hidden. This is a 10 dirhams from Morocco. Banknote. $19.85. So that's one I didn't have. So that's cool that he likes to send me banknotes every now and again. I don't complain. So, Hidden, if you're watching this in replay, thank you. Oh, there he is. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Alright, so tonight we are going to be talking about organizing, storing, and protecting your collection. The subject was requested by Doug, Mr. Doug Harding. I will also be doing the giveaway for last month's monthly loot. If there's anybody on here that's new, I do coin sale streams every Tuesday. And if you buy something from one of those streams, then you get automatically entered into a giveaway for the month. And then at the end of the month, I draw a name and somebody wins something. I was supposed to do it last week, but I wasn't able to do this episode last week. So it got switched to this week. So I'm doing it late. And then I also do a bigger giveaway if we ever have sellouts, which we haven't had one since like January. But if we ever do have sellouts, then I put some money into a pot, and then at the end of the month, whatever's in that pot, I'll use it to go get a really good coin. And only the people who bought something during the giveaways are eligible for that particular giveaway. To date, the best coin we've still given away for one of those was that old Cat Bus half. It was like a $480 coin. I'm hoping to be able to beat that someday. And to my knowledge, I think I am the only channel that enters you into a giveaway just for getting something. At least the only coin channel. There could be others for other stuff, but so yeah, we will be doing that giveaway tonight. So is anybody getting any 24s yet other than pennies? There's a couple of places that are getting the quarters. If any of the other stuff's been here yet, I haven't seen it yet. So we've got I know Angela said at work she's been seeing the dimes in her drawer for the 24s. So the dimes are here. I just haven't gotten one. That's, of course, the Denvers, because we're in Arizona. I need to make my scene that has just the main overhead cam again. Just the camera looking at me full screen. Keep forgetting to do that. I mean, I suppose I could just go to the NS cam setups and find it. I'm going to flip through some scenes real quick, so give me a sec. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's that one. Okay, so I just got to remember to hit NS cam 1 and it'll give me the full face. So normally this stream will be on Fridays. I've been trying to do Fridays. Think about trying Saturdays. I want to try and find a time when we can actually get a good turnout. Sunday, obviously, not a good night for a good turnout, considering we only have 4 people here. So at least I know that. Oh, down to 3 now. And again, just a reminder to everybody, and also if you're watching this in replay, if you do have suggestions for subjects for this particular show, just let me know. Shoot me an email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. Subject heading, coin talk, subject, and let me know. Thumbs up, y'all. Or thumbs down, either way. Both help me. Any interaction is good interaction. Alright, so for anybody who's been into collecting for a while, you, of course, are going to know pretty much all of this. So this is more for beginners. What shape is it in? I give it like an EF to an AU. It's in pretty good shape. Remind me at the end, I'll show it to you. But this is for of course, for Doug Harding, because he's the one that requested this subject. And then for anybody who's new. Alright, so first part of it, storing and protecting your coins. A number of ways you can do it. The most common ones are you got your basic 2x2s that you can store coins in. Some people don't like to do that because they don't like having staples close to it. If you're careful, you're not going to have an issue with it. And then there's the vinyl flips. Now, if you use these, don't get the ones like this, the ones that are stiff. You don't want the rubbery ones. The rubbery ones have chemicals in it that make it rubberized that will hurt your coins. You do not ever want to use rubberized flips. Those will hurt your coins. So make sure there's a good stiff plastic. So that way you don't have to worry about staples if you use those. And then you got, switch to this one real quick. You know, you got various sizes of case holders. This is an example of one for a typeset. They come in all different sizes. They have ones that just do like a, you know, like a year, 5-coin set, 6-coin set, whatever. You've of course got various types of albums that you can put your coins in. This is a basic tri-fold album. There's of course Dansco albums that have the, I don't have any Dansco albums in right now, or I'd show you one. But they're the ones that have the protective sheeting on both sides, so it's protected from both sides. If you don't want to spend the extra money on albums, just get a book, get a binder. You can go to most thrift shops and get one for 99 cents. And then get the coin pages, the 2x2 pages. Slap them in there, and there's your album. That's what I do. Oh, Bo, I'll just invoice it after the sale. I'm not doing immediate charging for pre-sales anymore. That has been done away with. So I will put your name on it as soon as I get done with the stream. Alright, and then you got airtights. Of all different sizes. You got coin tubes of, these things come in sizes for every American coin size there is. And then once you get them in there, you know, for your storage, you've also got your basic boxes. These boxes can come anywhere from like this size to being, you know, just huge boxes with 2, 3, 4, 5 different slots, depending on what you want to get. I've had some people asking for these recently. I just finally got 6 more of them in. There are metal versions of these. So you can have them stashed in a metal box. So that is your basic ways of protecting and storing your coins. Banknotes, of course, you have sleeves that you can put your banknotes in. There's really thin, flimsy sleeves like this, and then there's also like heavy-duty sleeves that you can get. Of course, the best way if you want to protect something, you want that metal box? I have 6 of them. They're going to be $10 each. Is slabbing your coins. That's obviously your best way to protect any coin, is get them into a slab. So, and you don't have to send them in to a company to get a slab. You can buy empty, like blank slabs and put them in your own. They're not going to have the sonic seal on it, but you know, it works just as good as an airtight if you get your own slabs. And then for organizing, I mean, there's not a lot of ways to organize your coins. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You can have them organized into albums. You can have them organized into binders. You can have them organized alphabetically like I have mine. You know, you guys have seen my rack enough times. That's my collection. It's all binders with the pages, and then the 2x2s in the pages, and some of them have banknote pages. And they're not like perfect alphabetical, but they're alphabetical by the first letter of the countries. And then if you want quick reference for organizing your collection, my advice is just use Excel. Good old-fashioned spreadsheet. That way you have a quick reference of what you've got, what you're missing. That way you're not having to constantly lug out all your books to see what you're missing. Just have spreadsheets ready to go. It's not as good as you think, Hidden. A lot of those books have been really pillaged, and we're just starting to try and fill them back up again a bit. Because we had to sell them to you guys. So, my collection's kind of poo-poo compared to yours. So yeah, that's I mean, honestly, that's pretty much it on that subject. There's not a whole lot to it. A lot of it's just, common sense. Do what's best for you on what style you want to do. And then of course, if you have a huge collection, having a safe isn't a bad idea. Or like a safe deposit box at a bank or something. Something to really, really protect you against, fire, or if you have a big enough safe that, it's like a wall safe or something, then you're saved against theft. Anything smaller than a wall safe, though, if thieves want to get it out of your house bad enough, they'll figure out a way. Need a really good silver set holder from the mint. Using cigar boxes now. Hey, whatever works. Yeah, I mean, well, like I said, if you do want to buy one of those boxes, they're going to be the metal boxes, they're going to be $10 each. So if you want one, just let me know. So, all right, fairly quick and easy subject tonight. So, let's get to the giveaway. For those of you that have been here for a while, you know how I do this. I'm going to link all of the people eligible. There will be a number next to your name if you're eligible. I will then draw out from my numbered poker chips from a bag. I will draw out the winner. If the winner is not present, I will email the winner and let them know they won. Y'all know how it goes. All right, so we got West Side. We got Aaron Krause. We got Doug Harding. You got it. I'll put you down for one. You'll get invoiced for it after the stream on Tuesday. We got Bo, Ringmaster Ray, J Smokes. Paul Hampton. Yep, I know what you meant. Jags fan. Nine dimes. Richard. That's Mr. Richard Be Happy. Adam Jam. MJ. And hidden. So again, the number next to your name is the corresponding number on the chips. And this of course is not, for one of the really big items because we didn't have any sellouts last month. This is just the basic one. Here's my bag. Shake it up. And the winner is number 4. That'll be Bo Palmer, who already popped off to go to bed. But I will email him at anyone, or let him know he won. So, sticking with kind of the theme of tonight for the giveaway, protecting your coins. So, the first half, where the heck did I put it? The first half of what Bo is going to be winning is a stack of 25 vinyl flips. Those will be going into his package. And then also, just so there's a little bit of coin action in there, I'm going to throw this up in there. So you got 2 that have been cleaned. Just too bad because, that's an EF details. But it's cleaned. So 1908 EF cleaned. 1905, that's a VF cleaned. And then that one's a gold plated. 1897 gold plated. So I'll be tossing that in there too. So that is going to Bo. Oh, mean one, you're going to be, let me double check something real quick for that box. Mean one, that's going to upgrade you to a large flat rate. Just FYI, with that box, you're going to be in a large flat rate. It's the only box it'll fit in. Okay, just want to make sure. Because that's going to be like a $13 upcharge on your shipping. All right. Oh, we still got like 14 minutes, so. Is there anything anybody wants to jab about for 14 minutes? Let me email Bo real quick. All right. Email sent so Bo knows he wanted to give away. Hey, Doug. Today was your subject. You missed it. You'll have to watch the replay. Okay, sounds good. Just get it in as soon as you can. You have a lot of coins and airtights. I mean, yeah, airtights are a great way to protect your coins. The only thing I have against airtights is just the storage of them is a pain in the butt. Because you pretty much, you either just have them, you have to put them either like in the 2x2 boxes, in which case they're all standing up and you can't tell what the heck they are. I mean, it's really up to you. Airtights are going to be, protection-wise, airtights are better than a flip. If you want to be able to actually easily, like, display and look through your coins, then flips are better. Because, again, you could put your coins in a flip, and then you can put your flip in a book, so that way you can easily thumb through it and look at them. I mean, with the smaller airtights, you can do that as well. They'll fit in there, but again, that's the kind of thing where it comes down to preference. And like even slabs, they actually have pages for slabs too. You can put slabs in a 3-ring binder, which is kind of cool. So that's some cool ideas for shows coming up. I'm hoping to be able to, again, when I do a show having to do with a particular type of coins, I like to have the coins here available to show. So hopefully I'll be able to get some for some of the different ones I want to do. Yeah, exactly. Airtights are better protection. Flips are better for storage. So it all basically boils down to preference. I mean, my rule of thumb has always been when it's down, buy. When it's up, sell. And as far as just straight bullion goes, I really don't get into the bullion market just because the premiums on them are really small. Like, your margins are going to be fairly small unless you sit on it for, if you stack up a bunch of silver and you sit on it for 20 years, regardless of what you do, it's going to go up. 20 years ago, silver was at $4 an ounce. Now it's 28. So I certainly would say I don't think it's going to get down to like the $20 or less again. I don't see that happening. Blame India. And it's one of the reasons why I stick with primarily coins, because the numismatic value of coins is only ever going to go up. It's not going to go down. Well, I mean, like, there'll be like slight fluctuations, but they're not going to be as big as, like, if gold or silver tanks, which can happen. And I am by no means an expert on the world of bullion. Like I said, I just go with the basic rule of thumb: when it's down, buy; when it's up, sell. For some reason, a lot of people seem to do it backwards. They're not stocks. If silver starts to plummet, don't freak out and sell all your silver at a lower price. Just wait. It'll go back up. Yeah, the people I kept constantly, like almost weekly during COVID, I kept trying to tell everybody on my channel, don't buy silver. It's not going to stay where it's at. When it jumped up to that $40 an ounce, I kept telling everybody, don't buy it. You're going to lose money. And sure enough, everybody that bought it lost money. It has never made it anywhere. It hasn't even made it back to 30 again since it went back down. So a lot of people got burned on that. When you have crazy hikes like that, don't buy. Stay away from buying. Wait until it goes back down. Hey, you guys want to see something kind of neat? It's another really rare item. It's going to be probably not this coming week, but probably the next week's sale. Just reminded me because I was talking about stocks. This is an old bond. These are from so these are from Germany, 1922. So when you bought it, it was 2,000 marks, and then its maturity was 100,000 marks. So I thought it was neat. Thought somebody might like it, so I grabbed it. Cool collectible. Very rare. How many times are you ever going to see one of those in your life? So that'll be probably next week. Not this coming Tuesday, but the following. And for our banknote folks, I was letting Bo know I just got in a bunch of new banknotes. Some of them are in this week. including, let me grab that other one. So this one is on the list right now. If you guys go check your emails, if you're on the mailing list, I've got a really rare piece on there this week that has not gone in pre-sale yet, so it is still available. So this is 1852. Hungarian government exile, New York, one Hungarian fund dollar. And then that's all the catalog codes. These things are very rare. It's on the list for 40 bucks. I saw these things going online for over 100. Nothing on the back. But that is a really neat piece. Thought it was very cool when I saw that. So yeah, that one's on this week's list. Still available. I have some uncuts, but they're all like Tajikistan or Kyrgyzstan or something like that. And then I was also mention when Bo was still on. For those of you that are familiar with world banknotes and some of the more valuable ones, there's a series of banknotes that are referred to as not gelds. And I just got a bunch of them in. And these things are in like uncirculated condition on most of them. So these are all going to be coming in upcoming future sales. These are all not geld notes. I have to look all of them up to see what their values are before I put these out, because I know some of these are up there on price. Like that's not an uncirculated one. That's got a fold in it. Got a crease line. But as you can see, most of these are uncirculated. $10 million mark, not geld. It's not on the list. But when I do it, on a guess, I'll probably do it for like 15 bucks. I'll give it to you right now blind for 15 bucks without even looking it up. Okay. Let me put it on here so I remember that that's yours now. It's the I'm just gonna call it the German bond sheet. I said 15 to you. Okay, I made a note of it. So you'll be getting the metal box and that sheet. Got it. Yes, one of the coins on this week's list, if there wasn't such a long turnaround wait on it, I would have seriously considered sending it in to get it graded. Which is the 1952 Franklin proof that's on the list. Because it is a gem proof. And let me pull the page up real quick. PCGS coin fact page. In fact, I'll do it on here so you guys can see it. Franklin has proofs 1952. Yeah, so gem proof, no cameo, no decameo, just gem proof. 81,980 were minted. So at just a proof 66, your value is already 325. At 67, 800. At 68, which is top pop, there's nothing beyond 68, $4,000. And here is the actual coin. So, I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. Again, this is on the list right now for Tuesday's sale. It's on there for $275. I mean, I personally would say that, to me, looks like it would be at least a 66. The streak line just seen across there, that's on the plastic. That's not on the coin. So, yeah, I mean, if you sent that in to get it graded and it got a proof 67, That's an $800 coin. Oh, $250. Yeah. You're right, Doug. I have it on there for $250, not $275. So, hopefully somebody will pick that up on Tuesday or before Tuesday and add that to their collection. Yeah, for the same year, I have all of them for that year, and the Lincoln Wheat Cent is still available. The nickel is still available, and the $50. The dime and the quarter are already sold. So somebody will add some nice coins to their collection soon. Oh, and then I'm still working through it, obviously, but just a quick little show. Here's the rest of the banknote stack that I'm working on getting ready for sales. You know, some of these, of course, were the pain in the butts because we had to cut up all manner of different mediums just to find stuff to fit them. Oh, that's another little thing I could throw in. For banknotes, if you have like the big size banknotes, like for example, the one that the German bonds are in, this is a legal size page protector. That's what that's in. We have a whole box of these. You can use regular size page protectors. You have another option that we use quite often. Now, obviously, we cut these things up as we do them. Is record sleeves. You can turn those into bill holders. And then also, for some of the, depending on the shape of them and everything, you got the pages designed for mint sets. You can use those as bill holders for the ones that'll fit in them. So lots of different options. You have to get creative when it comes to those really big banknotes. What are you saying ugh to, Doug? It's all part of the stuff I'm working on getting ready for all the note research. It takes time, that's for sure. You know, and then, you know, I've got all of that I'm working on to get them ready for upcoming sales. I've got, if they ever finally actually ship the stinking package, I've got another bunch of stuff on the way. I'm still working on getting 9 Dimes Big 1,000 World Coin order done. That takes forever. I have like I think 600 of them into holders. I got to put another 400 something into holders, and then I have to go through and label them all. I should have charged him more. The thing you guys don't realize is like, yeah, I charge you based on the price of the coin. I'm not throwing in anything based on the hours and hours and hours of work it takes me to do these. If I added in labor, oh my God. Like, you know, the 100 foreign boxes that are normally like 18 bucks. If I added labor onto that, those would be like 40 bucks. Lucky for you guys, I don't do that. Indeed, and I definitely appreciate that. It's always nice when you guys help me build my collection because then, of course, they're gifts, so I won't sell them. Anytime I buy something for myself or my collection, you can bet at some point it's going to probably end up in a sale. With the exception of 2. Well, thank you. I appreciate that too. I appreciate all you guys for sure. No, 3. Yeah, 3 coins I have that I will never sell. That's my Cleopatra, my Templar coin, and my my other Egypt one. It's actually 2 little coins. I think they're like dirhams or something like that. God, now I'm curious. My brain is not working. Ugh. Yeah, they are dirhams. As those guys. Yeah, I can grab it. So yeah, these are my old Egyptian dirhams. These are silver. They're from $13.99 to $14.11. And then, of course, my Cleopatra the 7th. The famous one. The Cleopatra that everybody's familiar with. Well, yeah, that's why we do the info on the flip, so you guys have it. As long as you can read my handwriting. Let me go grab that coin real quick so Mean One can see it. So I've actually also got, it's broken of course. But the old Templar shield pen. It would have had the thing going down right there. So I've got that too to go with it. And then there is the coin. With the Templar cross. It's a silver billion, 1200s to 1300s Crusader coin from the Templars. This is from the Crusade period. So my coin and my shield. I don't even know how much this coin is worth, honestly. I just know that if anybody ever did want to really seriously want to buy this from me, I would probably mad overcharge for it. No, it's a silver billion. That's what gives it that gold kind of tone. It's actually silver and copper mixed together. That creates a metal called billon, B-I-L-L-O-N. I mean, like, if somebody walked up to me and was like, yeah, I'll give you $5,000 for it, I'd probably would let it go. But beyond that, that was one of my bucket list coins for the longest time, so it stays in my collection. Yeah, those are the, between these and then the two Egypts, those are pretty much the coolest stuff in my collection right now. I'm hoping to expand on that. One of the things I got coming, if the order ever finally freaking ships, is it's like 5 of the Sasanian Kings silver coins. Which if they're the ones I'm pretty sure they are, they're they're like a good size round coin, and they're like really thin. For some reason, that's just how they made them. They made them like really thin. I do have... forgot I had this. I have one ancient coin that has never been and probably honestly will never be identified. But it's been sitting in my book. And that's the closest I've ever gotten on this one. I know it's a Greek coin, and I think it might be a Carthage. And it is from the BC era. That is the closest I have ever gotten. And I have spent countless hours staring at this thing. But it's just a little too far gone to be able to really make out anything else. So, 'tis an unknown coin. And will probably forever remain an unknown coin. But that's fine. I miss my ancient collection. Someday I hope I can put it back together. That really hurt having to sell that thing. I had to sell it twice. So I sold it and then I got it back. And then I had to sell it all again. But alright guys, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a great night. Again, if you haven't looked at the lot list yet, it is in your email, so go check it out if you're on the mailing list. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Everybody have a great night. You can see a horse on the reverse. Yeah, it does have what looks like it might be a horse or something on there. But, all right, guys, I'm out of here.